Is this your first Jivamukti class or no? Okay, cool. So we do this thing called a Focus of the Month, where a senior Jivamukti teacher, in this case the co-founder of the method, David Life, they write an essay, and it kind of is supposed to, it's supposed to promote dialogue in classes, and it helps the teacher structure class. And the focus this month is, I'm super jazzed about it. It's about AI, artificial intelligence. Has anybody heard anything about AI or know anything about it? Not that you have to be a specialist, but I've been following it for years on podcasts. I'm an avid podcast listener, as most of you know, and I find it really fascinating because I think there's so much overlap with Hatha Yoga and the Vedic teachings, Vedanta, which is the philosophy from which yoga eventually stemmed from. And it's really a question of, as we're building these things, the question that yogis have been kind of fascinated with for years: where does consciousness come from? And, you know, from a Western materialist scientific viewpoint, very much like I think, therefore I am, consciousness arises from general intelligence, the organization of body systems, etc. So it comes from within. Vedantic philosophy, and I would say probably what people like Elon Musk and Bill Gates think about as artificial intelligence based on their comments, is that it seems like consciousness comes from without, and we are just antennas or receptors for it. So one of the worries with artificial intelligence is, like, we don't know if that theory is true. What are we going to pick up on, right? Like, what radio frequency are we going to pick up on? I think this is fascinating because yogis, when we practice asana, when we practice meditation, the thought, at least for me, how I interpret it, is that we are kind of tuning our machines to bring through the clearest kind of frequency, the clearest feed that we can get, you know? It's interesting. I'll have a lot of resources if you're interested in this sort of thing and want stuff to do outside. I'll definitely be talking a lot this month. So we're going to chant a Vedic chant, Soham. It means I am. 3 ohms. So I'm going to chant it once through, and then after that, feel free to join in whenever. Soham, 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 Soham. Join in whenever. Soham, 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 Soham. Twice more. Soham, 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 Om. Gently make your way forward onto hands and knees. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Now here for a moment, spread your fingers out, not so wide that it hurts the webbing of the fingers, but wide enough that you can really press down through the knuckles, press down through the pads of the fingers, especially the index knuckle. Make sure the pinky's not so far out. Sometimes we really spread that guy out. It doesn't need to be so far. Then tuck the toes under, seat back to heels. You may need to walk your fingertips forward a bit. And then exhale, lift your hips up, downward facing dog. And you can move and breathe before setting the form, before setting the metronome of the breath. You can pedal out the heels, not the head, yes and no. So that I am we're chanting about is, you could say a lot of things of what you are right now. You're a human being, 2018. You are, if not a resident of Jersey City, at least within Jersey City right now. You are a yoga student. The list can go on, right? There's many iterations of the I am, you are, and the small self. The I am that we're talking about when we chant Soham is kind of that, if you imagine like an ocean, like a sea of consciousness. That's what it is. It's all of the iterations that you are and more. As you inhale, come forward to a plank pose. Bring the shoulders over the wrists. Look forward. Allow the shoulder blades to move down the back slightly, pressing the floor away from you. Imagine you can touch your tailbone to your heels. And then use your toes. Press yourself 1 inch forward. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Good. Breathe in through the nose. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4. Keep this steady breath. Inhale, walk the feet forward towards your hands. Fold over your legs at the top of the mat. Keep the feet a little bit apart. Press the palms down into something, and I encourage you to soften the knees so that the weight can be equally distributed between the front and the back of the foot. Breathing in. Breathing out 1. Breathing in. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Soften the knees. Heel toe the feet mat width. And then bend the knees. Come into a deep squatting position, pressing the palms to heart center into a prayer. Think about engaging the pelvic floor a bit so that you're squatting up. Breathing in. Breathing out 1. Breathing in. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Release the hands down. Lift the hips up. Fold over the legs. Soften the knees. Heel toe the feet together. And then slowly, keeping the knees softly bent, roll up to stand. Bring the arms alongside the ears. Flex your right wrist and then hold on to the right wrist with the left hand. Press the right palm up. Feel the lower ribs softening into the body and then side bend to your left. Inhale, come up to center. Change grips. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Change grips. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, release the hands to a prayer in front of the heart. You can close the eyes or gaze down the tip of the nose. And just take the next hour and change to experiment, to play with what consciousness is to you. It doesn't have to exist just between the ears, especially in asana. Deep breath in. Exhale, release the hands by the side, flutter open the eyes. As you inhale, draw the arms overhead, hands to prayer, see your thumbs. Exhale, folding forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, gaze forward, prepare. Exhale, step or hop back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay here. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Inhale, step or hop lightly between the hands, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press into the feet, raise all the way up to stand. Press palms overhead, see your prayer. Exhale, hands by the side. Again, inhale, arms overhead, see the prayer. Exhale, folding forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, gaze forward, prepare. Exhale, step or hop back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Breathing in. Breathing out, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, bend knees, look forward. Inhale, step or hop lightly between the hands, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press into feet, raise all the way up to stand. Press palms overhead, see your prayer. Exhale, Tadasana. Last round like that. Inhale, arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, folding forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, gaze forward, prepare. Exhale, step or hop back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in. Breathing out, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. 3. Inhale. 4. Inhale. Exhale, bend knees, look forward. Inhale, step or hop lightly between the hands, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press into feet, raise all the way up to stand, press palms overhead, see your prayer. Exhale, hands by the side. With straight legs, inhale, hook thumbs, reach arms up and arch back. Exhale, bend knees, dive forward, swing arms behind back. Clasp hands together into a fist and fold, straightening arms and legs. Inhale, bend knees, palms down, right leg back, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog, looking back at ankles or navel. Inhale, plank pose, look forward. Exhale, Chaturanga, look forward. Inhale, upward dog, gaze up toward the tip of nose. Exhale, downward dog, gaze back at ankles or navel. Inhale, plank, look forward. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, gaze past tip of nose. Inhale, point toes, slide forward and up. Exhale, tuck toes, seat back to heels, lift hips up, downward facing dog. Beautiful, Vivian. Inhale, right foot between the hands, look up. Exhale, left foot forward, fold. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, reach arms forward, stand up, straighten legs, arch back. Again, exhale, bend knees, dive forward, clasp hands behind the back with the opposite pinky to the outside. Inhale, bend knees, palms down, left leg back, look up. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, plank. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, point toes, slide forward and up. Exhale, tuck toes, seat back to heels, lift hips up, downward dog. Inhale, left foot between the hands, look up. Exhale, right foot forward, fold. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, reach arms forward, stand up, straighten legs, arch back. Again, exhale, bend knees, dive forward, clasp hands behind back with opposite pinky to the outside. Inhale, bend knees, palms down, right leg back. Exhale, right knee to the floor. Inhale, hook thumbs, reach arms up, arch back. Exhale, hands down, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, point toes, slide forward and up. Exhale, tuck toes, seat back to heels, lift hips up, downward dog. Inhale, right foot between the hands. Exhale, left knee to the mat. Inhale, hook thumbs, reach arms up, arch back. Exhale, hands down, step left foot forward, fold over legs at the top of the mat. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, reach arms forward, stand up, straighten legs, arch back. Last time. Bend knees, dive forward, clasp hands behind back, fold. Inhale, bend knees, palms down, left leg back. Exhale, left knee to the earth. Inhale, hook thumbs, reach arms up, arch back. Exhale, hands down, step back, downward dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Good. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, point toes, slide forward and up. Exhale, tuck toes, seat back to heels, lift hips up, downward dog. Inhale, left foot between the hands. Exhale, right knee to the floor. Inhale, hook thumbs, reach arms up, arch back. Exhale, hands down, step forward, folding over the legs. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, reach arms forward, stand up, straighten legs, arch back. Exhale, hands by the side, Tadasana. Inhale, deeply bend the knees, arms overhead, chair pose. Take your hands to your thighs. Tilt the tailbone down so you feel the lower belly pulling in, and then soften the rib cage in. From here, keep this engagement in the front of the body. Reach your arms forward and up. Utkatasana. Breathing in. Good. Breathing out. 1. Soften the shoulder blades down the back. 2. Inhale. 3. Inhale. Beautiful. 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, press into the feet. Exhale, hands by the side, Tadasana. Separate your feet about 4 to 6 inches apart. Make sure you're at the top of the mat. As you inhale, grab your waist, heart lifts. Exhale, fold forward, soften the knees. Grab the big toes with your peace fingers. As you inhale, look forward. Shift the weight a little bit forward, and then tilt the tailbone and sits bones up, elbows bend outward. Fold. Breathing in. Breathing out. 1. So try holding on from the inside like this. Exhale, 2. Good. Inhale, now soften the knees. 3. Press up into my hand. Yes. 4. Inhale, soften here. Good. Exhale, 5. Inhale, look forward, release the big toes, and then pick up the tops of the feet and thread the palms underneath, facing up until toes and wrist creases touch. Good. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, elbows bend outward, folding again. A little deeper this time. Breathing in. Breathing out. 1. Good, everybody. Inhale. 2. Inhale. 3. Inhale. 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, look forward, release your hands, soften your knees. As you inhale, step the left leg back to a low lunge, left leg. And then exhale, release the left knee to the floor. And make sure the left knee is behind the left hip. So scoot the left knee a little bit more toward the door behind you. Then lift your torso up. 2 options. You can either rest your right forearm on the right thigh or bring a block on the highest level outside of the right hip. Now, here, I want you to imagine you can touch your right heel with your tailbone. So sink low, and then pull the pubic bone up. So the knee and ankle is still stacked, so it's like you're sliding the front of the pubic bone up the body. Raise the left arm up, lift up and out of the hips, and then imagine you can touch the back upper right corner of the room. So lift up and back into the right. 1. Keep the pelvis heavy. Good. 2. Inhale. 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift torso straight up. Exhale, left hand down inside of right foot. Keep the pelvis heavy, the back of the pelvis moving toward the front. Inhale, peel the right arm up, twist, keep the left knee down. Breathing in, sink heavier. 1. Good, Tiffany. Inhale, there we go, yes. 2. Inhale. 3. Inhale. 4. Heavy the hips a little bit, Kyoko. Good. Exhale, 5. As you now bring both hands down inside of the right foot. Walk your hands to the left, pivoting your left toes to the right. And then come to stand up facing the blanket wall. Extend the right leg and make sure the right foot's a little bit in front of the left knee. A little bit more in front. A little bit more. Good, Spencer. Now take your right hand, press your right hip toward the left. Lift your left arm up, and then side bend, sliding the right hand down the right thigh. Breathe in. Good, everybody. Breathe out. 1. Lift your left hip crease up. 2. Inhale. 3. Inhale. 4. Awesome, Niranjan. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift the torso up. Soften the right knee, turn the right toes forward, and walk your hands so that you're framing the right foot with your hands and in a low lunge. Left toes turn to the back. Inhale, tuck back toes under, pick back knee up. Exhale, step left foot forward next to right. Feet are about 4 to 6 inches apart. Grab your waist, elbows point up. Inhale, lift all the way up to stand, lifting the chest up. And then exhale, take it right back down. Fold forward. Bend your knees, palms down, step right leg back this time. Exhale, right knee to the earth. Scoot the right knee a little bit behind you. Heavy the tailbone. As you inhale, lift the torso up. Hip creases and pubic bone lift. Left forearm can either be on left thigh or on a block beside the left hip. Inhale, reach right arm up. Lift up and out of the hips, pelvic floor engages, and then reach up into the back left-hand corner of the room. Yeah, breathe in. Gorgeous, everybody. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. 3. Inhale. 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift torso up. Exhale, right hand down inside of left foot. Keep the pelvis heavy. Inhale, peel the left arm up. So it's a twist, but it's also a shoulder, a psoas opener. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, left hand down inside of the left foot. Walk yourself over to the right, pointing the right toes to the left. Lift yourself up, extend left leg, and then move the left leg a little bit more in front of the right knee. Left sole of foot is on the floor, left outer edge of foot is parallel to the windows. Press the left hip toward the right, neutral pelvis, then reach the right arm up, turn the foot like a warrior. Good, and then slide left hand down left thigh, other way, side bend, good. Breathing in, there it is. Breathe out. 1. Breathing in. 2. Inhale. 3. Inhale, this looks great, everybody. 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift torso up. Bend left knee. Pivot yourself so you're framing the left foot with your hands. Right toes point to the back. Inhale, tuck back toes under, pick back knee up. Exhale, right foot forward next to left. Fold. Grab the waist. Inhale, lift all the way up to stand. Lift chest up, arch back. Exhale, come back to center. Good. As you inhale, bring your hands to a prayer. Lift the prayer up. See your thumbs. Exhale, folding forward. Bring palms down and take a little step back so you have about 8 to 12 inches between your hands and your feet. Turn the toes out like a ballerina, heels together. Bend your elbows straight back. Lift your heels up off the floor and make a connection between knees and upper arms. Crow pose, Bakasana. As you inhale, shift the weight forward. Perhaps you can pick your heels up. Breathing in. Breathing out. 1. Good. Breathing in. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, step or hop back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, everybody. As you inhale, lift the right leg up and back. Exhale, bend right knee and open right hip. Inhale, extend right leg up and back. Level off at the hips. Exhale, step right foot between the hands, left heel to the floor. Inhale, raise up, warrior 1. Exhale, extend the right leg. Keep hips and shoulders facing forward. Arms released in front of you. Cross the left elbow underneath the right. Left underneath right. Good. Then bend your elbows. Now press the elbows away from you toward the ceiling, and then chase the heart chase the elbows with the heart. Then bend the right knee. Keep the torso upright. Warrior One variation. Yeah. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1. Good. Inhale. 2. Inhale. Good. 3. Bend a little bit more. You got it. 4. Gorgeous, Tiffany. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, extend right leg. Exhale, bend right knee and fold forward, bringing torso inside of right thigh. And then every inhale, allow the shoulder blades to dome, have space between them. Breathing in. Breathing out. 1. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. 3. Inhale. 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Press into the feet. Raise all the way up to stand, extending both legs. Exhale, open arms and hips to the side. Keep right toes still pointed forward. Inhale, reverse the triangle. Left hand down, left thigh, right arm alongside right ear. Now feel how the left hip pushes a little bit to the right so you can have a neutral pelvis. Keep that. Inhale, lift arms level with the floor. Exhale, reach right, right hand to right shin, left arm up, triangle. Breathing in. Breathing out. 1. Other way. Breathe in. Exhale, 2. Good. Breathe in. 3. Press that back hip down. Yes. 4. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift all the way up to stand. Exhale, bend the right knee. Warrior 2. Good. Be the center between your reaching arms. Let the torso be right in the center. 2. Inhale. Nice work, everybody. 3. Inhale. 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, extend right leg. Exhale, rebend right knee, right hand down outside of right foot. Feel free to use a block. Inhale, reach left fingertips forward. Now, bend the left elbow and reach for the right ear with the left hand. Right ear with the left hand. Good. There we go. Now, as you inhale, push the side of your rib cage up toward the ceiling. And then exhale, keep pressing that back foot down. 1. Press right knee into right upper arm. 2. Inhale. Not so deep. 3. Yes. Inhale. Beautiful. 4. This is great work. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, reach the left fingertips forward. Exhale, left hand to the floor, framing the right foot. Pick up the back heel. Inhale, bring left knee to the outside of right ankle. Exhale, sit down. Ardha Matsyendrasana, half-seated spinal twist. You can always extend that left leg forward if the right hip's high in the air. Inhale, left arm lifts. Exhale, twist over to the right. Breathing in. Breathing out. 1. Inhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, face forward. Exhale, counter twist. 1 breath to the opposite side. Inhale, face forward again. And then you're going to tip forward and slide your left knee directly behind the right. And then sit inside of the ankles, Gomukhasana. Now, if this ain't happening, it's totally fine. You can sit on a block. You can also extend the bottom leg, but try to get knee stacked on top of knee to the best of your ability. Now, wherever you are, hold on to your big toes or one big toe and just lift the heart up. Feel the more you lift the heart up, the more the seat connects to the floor. Stay here, totally fine. Optionally, to deepen it, reach the heart forward so you feel the torso coming forward at a diagonal. Then contract at the belly button and tip forward and see if you can bring your chin in front of the right knee. Optionally. Breathing in. Breathing out. 1. Good. Breathing in. Exhale. 2. Inhale, soften here. Yes. 3. Now you reach forward as I pull back. 4. Yes. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Inhale, lift the torso up. Release the big toes. Bring the hands to the floor in front of your shins. Lift your hips up and tuck the toes under. Exhale, step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Beautiful, Jen. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Inhale, raise left leg up and back. Exhale, bend left knee and open the left hip. Inhale, extend left leg up and back. Exhale, step left foot between the hands, right heel to the floor. Inhale, raise up, warrior one. Exhale, extend the left leg. Arms reach forward, right elbow underneath left, double wrap. If you can't do the double wrap fully, it's okay to hold on to your shoulder blades. Inhale, press the elbows away from you, dome the back, keep the heart lifting. Exhale, bend the left knee. Breathing in. Breathing out one. Breathing in. Beautiful. Exhale, two. Inhale, keep the pelvic floor lifting. Three, yes. Inhale, that was amazing. Everybody, did you feel that? Four. Inhale. Exhale, five. Inhale, extend left leg. Keep the arms as they are. Exhale, bend left knee. Fold forward inside of left thigh. Breathing in. Breathing out one. Breathing in. Exhale, two. Inhale. Three, beautiful. Inhale. Exhale, four. Inhale. Exhale, five. Inhale, lift all the way up to stand. Exhale, open arms and hips to the side. As you inhale, reverse the triangle. Right hand on right thigh, left arm alongside left ear. Soften the tailbone. Feel the pubic bone sliding up the front of the body. As you inhale, lift up, arms level with the floor. Exhale, reach left. Left hand down, right arm up. Trikonasana. Breathe in. Breathe out one. Inhale. Two. Inhale. Three. Inhale. Four. Inhale. Exhale, five. Inhale, lift all the way up to stand. Exhale, bend left knee. Warrior two. Stay here. Breathing in. Good. Breathing out one. Inhale. Two. Inhale. Three. Inhale. Four. Inhale. This is gorgeous, everybody. Exhale, five. Inhale, extend left leg. Exhale, rebend left knee. Left palm down outside of left foot. Feel free to use a block. Inhale, reach right fingertips forward, and then bend the right elbow, reach for the left ear with the right hand. Open the chest, but keep pressing left knee against left upper arm. One. Inhale. Two. Keep the outer right thigh pressing up toward the ceiling. Three. Inhale. Four. Inhale. Exhale, five. Inhale, reach right fingertips forward. Exhale, right hand to the floor. Pick up the back heel. Inhale, step right knee to the outside of left ankle. Exhale, sit down. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Same leg and arm variations as you practiced before. Inhale, lift the right arm up. Exhale, twist left. Breathing in. Breathing out one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Inhale. Exhale, three. Inhale. Exhale, four. Inhale. Exhale, five. Inhale, face forward. Exhale, counter twist. Inhale, face forward. And then tip forward. Left knee in front of right. Gomukhasana. Snug the knees together and then sit down in between the ankles. Reach for the big toes after you have it, however you need to sit. Shoulders down, heart lifts. Contract the front of the body. Keep lifting up, and then so on the other side, start to reach forward through the heart, and then maybe you fold and bring the chin in front of the knee. Breathing in. Breathing out 1. Gorgeous. Inhale. 2. Inhale. 3. Inhale. 4. Inhale. 5. Inhale, lift the torso up. Release the big toes. Bring the hands to the floor in front of you. Tuck the toes under, lift the hips up. Exhale, step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Take a moment here. Find home base. See if anything has changed from when you started the practice in the mind and or in the body. Inhale, lift the hips up. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Inhale, step or hop lightly between the hands, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, deeply bend the knees, arms overhead, Utkatasana. Exhale, come up to stand, Tadasana. Good. Beautiful focus, everybody. Bend the left knee into the chest, left knee first. Give it a squeeze. And then interlace your hands underneath the left thigh and give it a good little shake so it's heavy. Yeah. Now puff up the chest. Exhale, flex and extend left leg. Inhale, point and bend. Exhale, flex and extend. Inhale, point and bend. Exhale, flex and extend. Inhale, point and bend. Grab your waist. Bend the right knee, tilt forward so that the torso is parallel to the floor. As you inhale, press right foot down, extend left leg back, extend arms back, warrior 3. Breathing in. Breathing out 1. Reach the heels away from the groin, straighten the right leg to the best of your ability. 2. Inhale, good everybody. 3. Inhale. 4. Inhale. Exhale, bend right knee. Inhale, come up to stand, left knee bends into the chest. Give it a squeeze. Keep it there, keep it there, keep it there. And then interlace your hands underneath the left thigh. Give it a shake. Puff up the chest. Exhale, flex and extend. Keep the leg extended, point the toes. Exhale, arms alongside the ears. The game is don't let the leg drop. Breathing in, lift the heart up more, Spencer. 1. Inhale. 2. Lift heart up more. Yes. 3. Bend right knee. Cross left knee over top of right. You can double wrap or just reach to the big toe mound of the left foot. Draw the knees into the center line. Reach your arms forward. Right arm underneath left. Double wrap. Inhale, elbows press away. Exhale, keep the lower belly pulling in and fold. Try not to let the heart get below the hips. Garudasana. Breathe in. Breathing out 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Sit lower. 3. Yes. Inhale. 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Press into the feet. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Exhale, let it go. Whoo! If you forgot you had hips, now you don't. Let it go. Bend the right knee into the chest. Give it a squeeze. Interlace your hands underneath the right thigh. Give it a little shake. Heart lifts. Exhale, flex and extend right leg. Inhale, point and bend. Exhale, flex and extend. Yes, that's the ease. Inhale, point and bend. Exhale, flex and extend. Inhale, point and bend. Grab your waist. Soften left knee, tip forward, torso parallel to the floor. Inhale, press left foot down, reach the heels away from the groin, extending both legs, arms reach back. Breathing in. Breathing out 1. Breathing in. 2, good, good. Inhale. 3, press into my leg. Inhale. 4. Inhale. Exhale, bend left knee. Inhale, come up to stand with right knee bent into the chest. Press the left foot down. Good. Exhale, interlace your hands underneath the right leg. Give it a shake. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, flex and extend right leg. Keep the leg extended, point the toes, arms alongside the ears. You can do it. Breathe in. Beautiful. Breathe out 1. Point your toes so you activate the quad. Exhale, 2. Point, point, point. Inhale. Good. Now lift the heart up. Exhale, 3. Bend left knee. Cross right knee over top of left. Keep that left knee soft. Maybe even bent deeply. Knees into the center line of the body. Arms reach forward. Left elbow underneath right. Double wrap. Inhale, elbows press away from you. Exhale, fold. Breathing in, home stretch. Breathing out, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Let it go. Whew, good. Beautiful. Soften your knees. Step the left foot back. About 2.5 to 3 feet. Arms reach out to the side. Then turn the palms around behind you. Bend your elbows, secret prayer, fist pump, or wrist grab. Pull the right hip back, puff the heart up. Exhale, fold over the extended right leg. It's totally fine to just grab the wrist or push the fists together. Breathing in. Breathing out, 1. Inhale. 2. Good. Fold forward. Press through the right big toe mound. Yes. 3. Good. Inhale. 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. As you inhale, press into the feet. Raise all the way up to stand. Exhale, open your arms and just give them a little shake. Good. Now as you inhale, lift the left arm up. The right arm comes down. Exhale, fold forward and twist. Left hand comes to floor or block outside of right foot. Inhale, peel the right arm up as you pull the right hip crease back. Breathing in. Breathing out, 1. Inhale, there it is, 2. This is great work. Inhale. 3. Inhale. 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. As you inhale, frame the right foot with your hands. Good. Now, hop the back foot in a little bit more. So maybe you only have about 6 to 8 inches between your feet. Pivoting on your heels, walk your hands over to the right. And try to parallel your feet facing the right. Good. And then fold. You can always bend the knees as much as you need here. Breathe. Now lift your heels up. Bend your knees and come into a little squat with the right knee over top of the left, like Gomukhasana. Keep the arms facing this wall over here, but move the knees a little bit toward the windows, forward toward the windows. Now, you should be able to twist, make a connection between left upper arm and right outer thigh. See if you can bend the elbows and plant the palms. Maybe you stay here, or maybe you lift the feet up. Garudasana legs, but in Ekapada Kaudunyasana. 1. Inhale. 2. Bend the elbows straight back. Good. 3. Bend the knees, come back to center, and then walk your hands forward, extend the legs, step left foot forward next to right, and fold over the legs at the top of the mat. Soften the knees, chin to chest, roll up to stand. Nice work. Good. Good. Soften the knees, grab your waist. Inhale, step right leg back about 2.5 to 3 feet. Reach the arms out to the side like airplane wings. Turn the palms around behind you. Bend the elbows, and then either secret prayer, fist pump, or wrist grab. Choose the option that you can pull the inner armpits up and back. Left hip crease pulls up and back. Exhale, fold. Breathing in. Breathing out, 1. Inhale, good. 2. Inhale. 3. Inhale. 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift the torso all the way up. And then exhale, open the arms, give them a little shake, roll out the wrists, shake out the shoulders. And then release the left hand down, reach the right arm up and back. Exhale, fold forward and twist. Right hand to floor block outside of left foot. Inhale, peel the left arm up, Parivrtta Trikonasana. Breathing in. Breathing out, 1. Breathing in, soften through the toes, 2. Good. Inhale. 3. Inhale. 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, bring both hands down to frame, left foot. Hop the back foot in a bit. Soften your knees, paralleling your feet as you walk your hands over to the left. Get your feet as close as you need. You can always bend the knees and then just fold here for a moment. Lift your heels up, bend your knees. Like they're in Gomukhasana, but the hips are off the floor. Now turn your knees a little bit more toward the windows and see if you can just bring the right elbow to the outside of the left thigh. Once you're there, maybe you sink a little bit lower and see if you can get your palms down. Then from there, maybe you start to tip the weight forward and pick the feet up. Breathing in. Breathing out, 1. Yeah. Breathe in. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Bend the knees, feet on the floor. Extend your legs and then walk yourself to face forward over the left leg. And then step right foot forward next to left, fold. Soften the knees, chin to chest, roll up to stand. Good. As you inhale, lift your heels up. Exhale, hands to prayer in front of the heart. Inhale, sternum lifts, keep a sense of repose. Exhale, keep heels off the floor, bend the knees. Lower the seat toward the lifted heels. Beautiful. Once you're all the way down, tilt the knees forward, puff the chest up and back. Exhale, sit down. Good. Extend the legs forward. That was great, guys. Move the flesh away from underneath your seat. Pull the toes back towards your face. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, fold forward. So do you feel, and this is important to note, do you feel when everybody's in focus, when you had those like little lifts of the pelvic floor? When you had that slow descent, when people are really focusing, but also when they're detaching from things, when they're just focused on the breath, do you feel the kind of shift in the air? It's different from when you're just walking down the street listening to your iPod, right? It's different. This is what makes yoga very different. And this is kind of what we're talking about when we're talking about uplifting consciousness, right? It's tangible feeling. It's a shift from your normal way of perceiving, of just going through, letting life happen. And it's a shift into something a little bit more focused, but calm. Something a little bit more eternal. There's not a lot of ego and personality to it, right? And especially in a group class when we're all together, it's powerful feeling. It's that ocean of I am, rather than just the small individual molecule in the ocean of I am. Inhale, lift the torso up, bend the right knee into the chest, and then exhale, open the right knee to the right hand side. Flex left foot, inhale, lift up and twist over left leg. Exhale, fold forward, Janu Shirshasana A. Breathing in. Breathing out, 1. Breathing in. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift the torso up, raise the right knee up, and extend the right leg. Change sides. Left knee in, left knee opens to the left. Flex right foot, lift up, twist over the right foot, and then exhale, fold, allowing your shoulders to become level with one another, if possible. Breathing in. Breathing out, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, raise torso, raise left knee. Exhale, extend left leg. Inhale, bend both knees, feet flat on the floor, feet about 4 to 6 inches apart. Bend the elbows and bring the hands behind the back. Fingertips point forward. Puff up the chest. Inhale, lift the hips up. Good. Now I want you to focus more on pushing your thighs out into mine. And that way it's going to take the onus off the belly and lower back. Good. Yeah. Hey, good. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, 3, if it feels okay. Inhale. 4, gorgeous. Inhale. Exhale, 5, chin to chest, lower down, beautiful. Open the knees apart, soles of feet together, Baddha Konasana. Heels close to the pelvic floor. Now, it is totally fine to stay upright. Hold on to your ankles here. Lift the heart up. Totally fine to stay like this. Optionally, fold forward and bring the navel toward your heels. Just an option. 8 breaths. Breathing in. Breathing out 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. 3. Inhale. 4. Inhale. 5. Inhale. Exhale 6. Inhale. Exhale 7. Inhale. Exhale 8. Now lift the torso up. Lift your knees up. Bring the knees together, the feet together. Now reach your arms outside of your legs and then reach for the big toes with your peace fingers. Good. Arms come outside of the legs. Good. Now you feel how the tendency is to round the lower back and puff the back ribs out. Push them toward the front. Yeah. Now lift your feet level with the floor. And then see if you can extend your legs. Good. Try not to clench the jaw. That will do nothing here. 1. Good. Inhale. 2. Inhale. 3. Inhale. 4. Tap into that sense of collectivity. Keep the legs extended. Point the toes, arms alongside the legs. You can always bend the knees. Beautiful, Anastasia. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Let go of the toes. Inhale. Yes. 3. You can do it. Inhale. Exhale 4. Now lift this part up. Yeah. Exhale 5. Bend the knees. Cross one ankle over top of the other. Roll over the feet. Step back. Downward dog. Nice. Inhale, come forward to a plank pose. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, point toes, slide forward and up. Exhale, press back to a child's pose. Salamba Shirshasana, supported headstand. So if you have a headstand practice, you don't have to wait for my call. You can come up. If you want to go over to the wall, you can make your way over to the wall to come up into a headstand. I know pretty much everybody's practicing here quite well. If you're not inverting today, it's fine to stay in a child's pose or sit on your heels. For a supported headstand, I like to interlace my fingers and press the thumbs together. The wrist creases in the heels of the hands don't have to come together. Just depends on the length of your forearms. Beautiful. And then you can always keep the feet on the floor. That's a half headstand, but a full inversion. So that's not anything less. And then you can always come down if you need a break. So interlace your hands together. Yeah, tuck that pinky on the bottom in so you have a flat surface, and then press your thumbs together. The pads of the thumbs. Good. I would bring the wrist a little bit closer in, a little bit closer toward one another. Yeah. Now that's a firm surface. Now place your top of head right there, and then a little bit closer so you feel a connection between hands and head. Now tuck the toes under and lift your hips up. You're welcome to stay there, and then if you want to come up, you can. Yeah. So bring the forearms down, headstand. Headstand, not handstand. So bring the arms down like this. I'll teach you how to get up. Yeah. Good, yep. And now place the top of the head to the floor so you feel a connection between back of head and back of hands. Tuck the toes under and lift your hips up. Like a downward dog. Lift your knees up. Yeah. Now walk your feet in a little bit more. Now bend one knee into the chest. Good. Now if you want to come up, bend the other knee into the chest. Good. Awesome. There we go. Now try bringing your elbows a little bit closer. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You just did. Good. Now bend one knee and place that foot against the wall. Pull the tailbone up to touch your heels. Yes. Good. Okay. Another minute or so. If you need to come down, you can always come down. So as we take all of these different shapes with our bodies, animals, plants, wise people, sages, take 5 more breaths and then come down. The goal is to see how consciousness can differ from vessel to vessel. You know, a headstand can feel very different than a child's pose, of course. Eagle pose feels very different than tree pose. So we feel the many vehicles that consciousness can have, but also what doesn't change between them. Where is that I am throughout, no matter what shape the exterior takes? That's the yoga behind it. Lift yourself up. If you're against the wall, just bring your mat back into the center of the room. And then we're going to sit in Virasana. So bring the inner knees to touch, or at least no more than like 3 inches apart. Open the feet to a V and sit in between the ankles. If you're confused, you can look up at Jen here. She just did it. Now, if your seat can't reach the floor, sit on a block. Bring the floor to you. Now, if you're not sitting on anything and you want to try reclining, bring your hands behind you. Lift your tailbone up, lift your seat up, point the tailbone toward your knees, and then slowly lie down. Now, if you're sitting on something and want to practice that, you can do that motion of reaching tailbone toward knees and then laying back down. But try to keep the knees as close together as possible. I know sometimes it spreads apart a little bit, which is fine. We just don't want it wider than the hips. Try to bring them a little bit closer, Spencer. Yeah, there we go. Tell me if this is too much. I would stay upright. If you're reclining, see if you can soften your lower ribs. Good. That's okay. Take your time. Take your time getting out of it. Okay, if you're reclining, place your hands next to your hips. Without too much twisting, start to come up. Good. Taking your time, come forward onto hands and knees. Extend just the right leg back like a runner's lunge and press through the right heel, just getting some sensation back in the right knee. And then release the right knee down. Switch legs, extend left leg back. And then extend both legs back, plank pose. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, come forward to a plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, point toes, slide forward and up. Exhale, lower down. Clasp the hands behind your back into a fist. Squeeze the legs together and keep the tops of the feet pressing down. As you inhale, lift head and chest up. Shalabhasana B. Breathing in. Breathing out 1. Lift up higher now. Exhale 2. Reach from the heart, the sternum, not from the throat. 3. Inhale. 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Release. 1 cheek to the mat. Rock out the hips. Arms alongside the body. Engage your shoulder blades. Squeeze your thighs. Inhale, lift everything up. Head, chest, and legs. Breathing in. Breathing out 1. Inhale. Beautiful. 2. Inhale. 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Let it go. Forehead to the floor, bend your knees, reach back. Hold on to your feet or your ankles. As you inhale, lift everything up, bow pose, Dhanurasana. Think about bringing the inner knees a little bit closer and then maybe the big toes touch, but do the knees first. 1. Inhale. 2. Inhale. 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Let it go. Rock out the hips. Bringing the hands by the lower rib cage. Tuck your toes under. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank pose. Exhale, drop down to your knees. Walk your hands back and stand on your knees and shins. And then grab one of your blocks. Now, if your mat is really, really slippery, you may want to unroll a blanket and place the blanket flat on the mat so the block doesn't slip. Ustrasana, we're going to use this block. And you're going to curl, the toes are on the front edge of the block, and the ball of the foot on the top of the block. And then you're going to lift up. So if you have sensitive knees too, that blanket can also help protect the knee if it's very sensitive. Now, instead of just pressing the pelvis forward, I actually want you to think the opposite. I want you to think actually nothing about it. The knees are going to be closer together. I want you to think about 2 ways. You can either think of that pubic bone sliding up the front of the body, or if like you have 2 belt loops, like cowboy western style, hiking the belt loops up. So you feel the pelvic floor engage, and you feel the lower belly contracted. And we feel that? Now, puff the sternum up following that motion. Then take your hands to your hips. Keep lifting pelvic floor, keep lifting pubic bone, keep lifting heart, and then maybe you can release your hands and grab your heels. You can also keep the hands on the back. Then maybe extend the head back. Breathing in. Breathing out 1. Yeah, breathing in. This is great. Exhale 2. This is really good for you. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, lifting up from heart center. Push the block away with your toes. Point the toes, sit on the heels. Bring your thumbs to either side of the sacrum and just ask it to soften. And then sit to one side of your heels. Come lay down on your back. Bridge pose. Bend the knees and touch your heels with your fingertips. As you inhale, lift the hips up. And then interlace your hands underneath, or just hold onto the outer edges of the mat. Roll the shoulders underneath, and then think about pulling the heels back toward your armpits. Good. Release the hands, lower down. You can always choose to stay with this option. You can make it restorative, putting a block underneath the sacrum and allowing that to hold the hips up. Otherwise, if you want to come into an upward bow, place your palms down next to the ears, elbows point up to the ceiling. Inhale, press down, lift up. Another bridge pose, restorative bridge or upward bow. Beautiful. Breathing in. Breathing out 1. Good, everybody. Inhale. Exhale 2. See if you can keep the feet parallel here. 3. Inhale. 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Chin to chest. Lower down. Really good work. You can bring the feet mat width distance and windshield wiper the knees from side to side. Second one, any variations can apply. Place hands and feet. Hold on to my ankles. Yeah. Inhale, lift up. Yes, straighten your arms. Breathing in. Now press down through the big toes. 1. Straighten your arms even more. You can do it. 2. Yes. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Turn your right toes inward a little bit more, Vivian. Good. 4. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Chin to chest. Lower down. Nice work. Of course. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Third and final one, any variations? You want to hold on to my ankle? Hold on to my ankle so it won't hurt the wrist so much. Inhale, press down, lift up. Hey, breathe in. Breathe out 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5, chin to chest, come on down. Cool shirt, of course. Bend the knees into the chest, give them a hug. You can take small circles on the sacrum. Slow the breath down. Keep the right knee bent into the chest. Place the left foot on the floor and extend the left leg. Then cross the right knee all the way over to the body on the left-hand side. And then you can keep the leg bent, or you can flex and extend the right leg. Optionally, you can bend the left knee and reach for the left ankle with your right hand. I think a lot of people, when they think about or talk about artificial intelligence, and I actually posted something on social media about it, which is always a mistake. and somebody commented, like, it's the end of the world, it's just like a Terminator. And I thought, like, okay, yeah, that's definitely a possibility, but at the rate we're going with climate change, we'll probably beat it. Extend the left leg. If you have it in the bind, bend the right knee into the chest, give it a squeeze. And then place the right foot on the floor and extend the right leg. Change sides, left knee in, give it a hug. And then cross the left knee all the way over to the right and do any variations that you practiced before on this side. You know, and the reason that people react like that is because it's change, it's fear of the unknown, right? But I think what makes me so excited about it is because, like I said earlier, it is so similar to yoga. Yogis have been doing this for years, but with their own consciousness, not building another receptacle for it. You know. And I think through practicing, we get to feel what it's like to experiment with what it's like to be conscious and alive. So the fear of maybe having something artificial, or I think as yogis would say, you know, intelligence is intelligence. There's nothing artificial about it except maybe its body is made of hardware instead of organs. Release that bind, come back to center, bend the left knee into the chest, and then place the left foot on the floor and extend the left leg. Bend both knees, open the knees apart, soles of feet together, goddess pose. So I think, the people in Silicon Valley could do with some yoga classes for sure. But also, how do we, as these things start happening in the world around us, because they're going to happen, nobody's going to really stop it right now. It's already happening. If you have an Alexa, Siri. How can we use this technology with our own human knowledge of what it's like to be conscious in order to hopefully use this technology to better not only humans, but the rest of the beings on Earth, too. And I think yogis have the leg up on technology there, because we know through practice of taking on all those different forms and then letting them go, knowing that everything that is alive has a right to be alive and be conscious, and to protect that. You're welcome to stay here. If you'd like to come into a shoulder stand or legs up the wall, you can raise the knees up, take the legs overhead. Come into a shoulder stand or legs up the wall. So I'll be talking a lot this month, a lot of resources. I would encourage you, if you're interested in this topic, has anybody ever heard of Sam Harris? He's a neurologist and also a philosopher. He practices meditation, but he's about as Western material scientist as it comes. So it's a very interesting viewpoint on this kind of topic. And his podcast is called the Waking Up Podcast. It's free to listen to, but he always appreciates donations, through Patreon. But if you just Google Sam Harris Waking Up and Artificial Intelligence, he has a few really good podcasts on there. And education is everything. You're not afraid of something the more you learn about it, right? Flex the feet, take the legs overhead if you're on shoulder stand. Halasana. Point the toes, bend the knees around the ears. And then releasing the palms behind you through bent knees, slowly roll down. Once the hips are on the floor, if you set up in a shoulder stand, but even if you didn't, you'd like to set up for Matsyasana fish, arms alongside the body, elbows pressed down, puff up the chest, and place the top of the head to the floor. And experiment with either pointing the toes or flexing the feet, whatever allows the lower back to have a little bit more space. Pressing into the elbows, tuck the chin into the chest, lower down. Shavasana. Now here, if when asana we practice shifts in consciousness because of what our bodies are doing, here we're practicing allowing consciousness to kind of distribute, to kind of go back into that ocean of I amness, to not be so attached to form. So let the natural breath be. You can also use an image with the breath. For example, on every inhale, you can allow the image of light to fill up your entire body. And then the exhale to simply let that light maybe go outside of you or just fade to dim. Gently start to deepen the breath. And as you deepen your breath, start to introduce small movements into the fingers and toes. Maybe you rock the head from side to side. And then start to reach the hands and feet in opposite directions, like you're waking up first thing in the morning. Finally bending the knees into the chest, roll over to a fetal position on the right. Pressing left palm down, gently come up to a seated position. And then let's set up for meditation. So find a seat that is steady and comfortable for yourself. Blankets and blocks underneath the hips can actually help with this. And then after you have that steady, stable seat, close the eyes or gaze down the tip of the nose if that's a little bit more comfortable for you. Take a deep full breath in. Exhale everything out of the body. Let the natural breath sink in and out. And try not to control it. Draw your undivided attention to the movement of the breath. And on every inhale, silently repeat to yourself, let. And every exhale, silently say to yourself, go. Letting that be a metaphor as well of expanding yourself not just to the individual you are right now, but the infinite possibilities of so hum, I am. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Gathering the hands to a prayer in front of your heart, bowing your head slightly. Thank you very much for practicing yoga. Namaste. Thank you all very much. Please let me know if you have any questions at all. Get a nice night's sleep. I'll see you next time. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome back. My pleasure. Felt good?